Ramblin Man here. So it is pouring down rain, so I'll speak loud. I'm sorry for the sound and everything. I was trying to wait it out, and then it's just gotten harder. So it is the 4th of July, Independence Day. And I started thinking about what that means, and one of the things is that, you know, when the United States got its independence from Britain, what really happened was people got fed up and tired of people telling them how to do things, what religions they could do, their freedom of speech. All those different things were parts of why people rose up and rebelled. So, and I'm sorry, like I said, I'm sorry for the rain, but it just needs to be said. So I hope you'll take this as it's just a sign that, you know, somebody doesn't want you to hear this, so you should hear it. It's good. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you share, make sure you like this and comment. So I started thinking about, you know, who was it that really fought against the British? People always underestimate people in regard to, like, you know, oh, you're not a soldier, oh, you're not this, you're not that, so you can't overthrow a government, you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, here's what happened. You had farmers, you had people that had no business rising up against another country in order to be free. But why did they do that? Because they felt it was important to solidify themselves as a nation, as a sovereign nation. They wanted to be united, the United States of America. And so what they do, they picked up whatever they needed. I mean, they picked up weapons, but they picked up pitchforks. It didn't matter. Whatever they needed to fight the British, and they did that. And they were way outnumbered at times. The British were very well trained. But here's where it differed. It went from just lining up and shooting each other to ambushes and whatever it took to declare that, you know what, we will be free. And we're at a point right now in the United States where, you know, today we celebrate that. We celebrate where our ancestors stood up against tyranny, stood up against all the odds in order to say, you know what, we want to be our own nation, and we will be free of anyone that tries to rule us in a way we don't see fit. And they drafted the Constitution, giving us rights of freedom of speech, right to bear arms, all people to be created equal. I mean, and they've been adding things to it, you know, that all people can vote. There's so many different things in our Constitution that make us such a great nation. And people forget about it. They forget about all the little things. But this nation is mighty, and it's amazing. And yes, are there things in this world that are frustrating? Yes, there are. Are there things in this country that we can sit back and say, this country is falling to crap? And it is. It's falling. There's parts of it that are falling apart. But all it takes is one time that Americans have to come together as a nation and bond together, and we will do that because we are strong and we are resilient. Now, I'll tell you right now, I'm at a point where, you know, on this Independence Day, we're celebrating our independence, our freedom from Britain. But also, we have to sit back and say, how much longer will we do how many of us are willing to do what it takes to remain that free country, free of speech, free to do whatever we like to do within the laws and not be silenced. And I think right now we're at a point where, you know, you have the far left, you have the far right, you have the people between. I think if you look at all the people that are united, people that want to have this country be the country it is, if we stand strong, and no matter what it takes, standing strong against the tyranny, against all other things, we will overcome all these different obstacles on our way and be the country that we definitely can be and have always been. So, as y'all celebrate Independence Day, just know I'm united, guys. I would like to be united with you guys. Please stand with me, and remember, when you're standing for the national anthem, it's not just a song. That flag, Old Glory, is not just a flag. That is a representation of everything that people put on the line for our great country, for our freedoms. And so when people refuse to stand, or they can't stand because they no longer have legs because they gave those legs and left them behind in Afghanistan or left them behind in Iraq or any other country so that you could have those freedoms, to disrespect the flag, that's what you're doing. You're disrespecting it. And those people, whether you say has nothing to do with the veterans or not, it's disrespectful. So on this 4th of July, you need to make up your mind. Are you an American or are you not? Happy 4th of July, people. Stand out there and let's make America great again. Make them proud. Let's stand together and be united. I hope y'all have a great 4th. I hope this rain clears up. We can have barbecue. Because guess what? Vaccination or not, I give to whether I'm vaccinated or not, which I'm not, by the way. But guess what? We're having a heck of a barbecue as soon as this rain goes away. Y'all have a great one. Ramblin' Man, out.